Hey guys, I'm Abby with Motor City Nerds, and I've been meaning to talk about this, and then it kind of worked out perfectly that everything got pushed back because they just had some information come out. I think it's I don't know, we're gonna watch it together. But they're coming out with an interview for a vampire series on AMC that is either very smart or very dumb. But if you've read Interview with the Vampire, it's not extremely different, but there are some key differences. But not only that, there's like 10 books in that series. Armand's the best. 3 about the witches. I've only read Queen of the Damned, or is it the Prince Lestat? The Lestat one, that one's my favorite. How do I not know it? An Interview with a Vampire. But there's a ton of them. And so this could be really smart because you can come at it from the way they're doing The Walking Dead and having Return or Fear the Walking Dead and this and that and having them all over the place but then combined. They could do that very easily with this series and this IP. So there's 16 of these. I read Interview with the Vampire Lestat, The Queen of the Damned, and then I started The Vampire Armand, I believe. And it spans such a long time frame because they're undead. This could be very smart if handled correctly. But I am excited for it. But there's a ton of them. And so this could be really smart because you can come at it from the way they're doing The Walking Dead and having Return or Fear the Walking Dead and this and that and having them all over the place but then combined. They could do that very easily with this series and this IP. So there's 16 of these, and it spans such a long time frame because they're undead. This could be very smart if handled correctly. But I am excited for it. Oh shit! Okay.
This is Daniel Malloy. It's 10:08 in the morning on June 14th,
Senator Gill.
2022.
Senator Gill, you ain't no Christian Slater, but I like you still.
Mr. Dulac, how long have you been dead?
Oh my god, is it Grey Worm? Oh my god, okay, that's it? It looks really good. Oh, it's a mini-series! Smart! Series, dude. Yes! Is this the one that we first saw? But, oh my god, I love it. Dude. Okay, guys, we got a few of these. I didn't realize. I didn't think that was a trailer. I thought it was something else. Let's check these out. It looks good. Is that our boy? Is that our boy? Man, he's supposed to be Louis, right? Is that... Oh, look, people are already crying. These are, like, the top things about it. It's like, oh, it's so woke, this and that. I was just saying this on Facebook the other day. There's always been a ton of homoerotic stuff in Interview with the Vampire, especially with just vampires in general. Have you read Dracula? Have you read anything? They're always highly sexual. Who gives a shit? Calm down. And if you're upset that this guy is a black guy, then fuck off, man. Man, see, people are, like, obviously you've never read it. Like, you sound like, oh my god, these people sound like the people who who have never read Fight Club and think that, okay. Obviously, you missed the whole message in the book, or you've never read it, and you're just crying because this was always in here, and what a bunch of idiots. I'm stoked for this. I think we should all be stoked for this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Well, I hope it's great, but I'm excited for it. Who doesn't like a good vampire story at Halloween time? I'm Abby from Motor City Nerds, and there is new footage for Interview with the Vampire, and I want to talk about just a little bit about why this could be super smart for AMC and why I think it's going to, like, take over the spot that The Walking Dead had in a way, but we'll get into that more in a minute. Let's check this out. So since, like I said, I'll tell you guys why I think it's so smart. Thank you! No, because the church is a huge deal, and it, like, I'll get into it. If you've read the book, you know, so I like that they're showing that.
He's in my head, Father.
It looks good, visually. Oh, so they're changing it a little bit. Okay, I don't mind that. Either way, he's just loaded. That's all you need to know about Louis, like...
I was being hunted.
Here's our boy. He does look good.
I've been watching you for some time now, Louis. I can swap this life for shame. Swap it out for a dark gift.
I like this. Oh my god, I told you guys.
You just have to...
I told you guys. There's a lot of homoerotic stuff in Interview with a Vampire. You're gonna have to deal with that. Vampires are inherently sexually big on that anyway. Oh, they're okay.
5, 6. I lay down with the
She looks great.
And I was trying to think
nothing anymore than that.
Oh my God, Louis.
You don't fear me, Louis. You fear yourself.
Oh my God. This looks, I got the chills. This looks so good.
I ask the questions, you answer the questions. Anything that can't be verified, I send to my researcher. So, how long have you been dead?
The Brad Pitt shot, I like that. Oh my God. You guys, this is going to be good, I think. Now, I'm super pumped for this. And when I say that there was a lot of homoerotic stuff in Interview with a Vampire, the book, there is, like, point blank. Like, vampires are always, like, over-sexualized creatures normally in their stories, and it's just kind of insinuated. Is there sex per se? No, but I also haven't read it in a couple of years, so I should probably reread it. But it's just implied by Lestat, but more it's more than talking about, like, eating people, and Lestat says that, even the way he says it, even in that movie, when he says, sometimes a boy, sometimes a girl, sometimes this, but he's talking about eating them. But it's like the text is, you could take it different ways, is what I said. And that's what I was saying online the other day on Twitter and on Facebook. I was like, if people are this upset about a fictitious creature being black, what are you going to do if they do the themes of gayness? Are you going to have a meltdown? Probably. But who gives a shit? Who cares? I don't understand why people get so upset about things. And then all you have to make sure of is that it stays to the story. And I go into detail on I did another video about Interview with a Vampire because I was like, why are more people talking about this? It looks great. It looks fantastic. That scene Kirsten Dunst does in the original movie when she cuts all her hair off and she starts going like, who made me this way, is one of the greatest child performances I've ever seen. I think that this actress looks great. It's Claudia, right? I love that name. I think she looks great. So her race, I'm sure people are crying about that too, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Also, it's to make Louis look like her father, so it makes sense. It looks fantastic. It looks really good visually, and it looks like they're sticking closer to the book, which they should. And I've been saying that I've been waiting for. I don't understand why networks won't do a good miniseries anymore. They think that we all need 9 seasons of something, and it's like, no, if you just give me like 4 to 6 good, longer episodes and make it an event type thing, just make it good. Make the writing good, the acting good, and I'm happy. I don't need 6 seasons of it. But where this is really smart, because The Walking Dead is ending. Okay? The Walking Dead's going on its final season, but you know how The Walking Dead has, like, Fear the Walking Dead and Running Around with Rick, or I don't exactly know what, but Mom's really stoked for the end of The Walking Dead, and I'm trying to be. There's 16 books in the Vampire Chronicles, and not all of them are about vampires. There's like the witches of something, and these books span thousands of years, essentially. Like, Armand has been around, Lestat's been around, they've been around for a long, long time. So it's like, if you want to create the Anne Riceverse, you can do that with this. And since The Walking Dead is going, this could take that place if you do it correctly and people like it. And I'm really excited for this. And yeah, there's homoerotic stuff in it. That doesn't mean that this isn't just going to be a vampire story. I'm just saying that's a theme, and it's there, and if you're staying closer to the book, then it's going to be there, and I don't want to hear people crying about it, but I'm sure they will. And then, like I said online, so many people were crying about Louis being black, and I'm like, I don't care what color he is, as long as it works for the story, as long as this actor, and I'm cheering for Grey Worm, I think it's Jacob Anderson, as long as he does a good job, and the writing is good, that's all I care about, and I just don't understand. But I'm really pumped for this. I'm really excited for this, and I'm really excited to see where they go with it. And like I said, they have the opportunity to go, okay, well, we're just going to do Interview with the Vampire, call it a day, or you can go all over the place. And when I say all over the place, I don't just mean linear in the story. I mean, we can go back and look at Lestat's history, Armand, everything. Like, there's all types of stuff you can do here, so it's really smart by AMC. I think it is. Abby, with Motor City Nerds, what do we say? We were like, the Anne Riceverse. What are they calling it? I don't like the name. Let's see if we can get them to change it. Do you guys think that if we tweeted them enough, they'll say the Anne Riceverse? But either way, let's check out the Mayfair Witches. And I got the book. I didn't start it yet. Don't be angry at me. But I got thrown off, and I was trying to run out the door to work. But what do they call the Immortal Universe? Is that what they're calling it? Either way, let's see if we can get them to change it to the Anne Riceverse. But that's what I said. I was like, this could be super smart. And now that Interview with Vampire is amazing. And we were all worried about that too. Remember when I reacted to that and we were freaking out. We were like, oh no. And so I got a couple texts that were like, I don't know how I'm feeling, but I haven't watched it yet. So let's check it out. And Interview with the Vampire has become my new favorite thing. And you guys know how much I love Westeros. And my episode 8 review's up, but I'm like, oh my god. I love this. Ooh, soon. I love it. I love it.
Do you know this place?
God, I
It's
love
the
it.
old Mayfair house.
What do you know about it?
Murders, disappearances. But really, that house is famous for its witches.
What?
Woo!
Tell me about Daniel. I don't understand anything that's happening.
Oh, okay, so the same people are doing it. Let's go. Let's go.
Unexplained. No signs are observed in Mayfair. Your gift is the strongest thing I've ever felt.
Do all the Mayfairs have gifts?
There,
Whoa! That was sick. That was sick.
you can take different forms.
I got goosebumps. It looks so pretty. Harry Hamlin, hell hey.
The devil comes in any form.
Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Use the power that's rightly yours.
Whoa! I remember seeing things like that.
He serves you, not the other way around.
He serves you. Ooh.
You know you're special, don't you?
Okay, I haven't read these ones, but now I'm really geeked. Oh my god, the Anriceverse. And yeah, are the book people happy with this? Because that was the text I got, was like, oh, this one it looks like there's differences, but like I said, we did the same thing during Interview with the Vampire, and like, I don't know why anybody, now looking back on it, I'm like, why were we ever concerned? Because the people who did Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are attached. It might not be Vince Gilligan, but the people who produced that, yeah, they're kind of good at it, you know what I mean? So I'm like, no, the Anriceverse, it's here. It's here. And I'm really excited to start this now. Louisiana, loving it.